the Eisenhower Matrix. What exactly is it? How do you use it? And should I even care? Yes. And in today's video, not only am I going to be telling you why, but I'm also going to be revealing some common mistakes when using the system and how to avoid them. This is a simple but powerful way to prioritize your tasks. A matrix is basically a grid with 4 squares. Each square represents a different type of task based on 2 factors, urgency and importance. So let's break it down. The first section is going to be made up of the urgent and important. So these are your do now tasks. These are the tasks that you need to get done as soon as possible. Think something along the lines of deadlines and crises even. Your next group of tasks is going to be made up of things that are important but not urgent. So these are the tasks that you're going to want to schedule. Then we move on to the urgent but not important tasks. So these are the ones that you're going to want to delegate. An easy way to identify these kind of tasks is that you realize that they need to be done, but they don't have to necessarily be done by you. And finally, we have our tasks that are neither urgent nor important. So these are the tasks that you're going to want to eliminate or postpone. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most people make some big mistakes when using this matrix. So let's go ahead and nip these in the bud. The first mistake that a lot of us tend to make when using this system is that we tend to overload the urgent and important category. We tend to think that everything is a huge fire that needs to be put out right now. Spoiler alert, it's not. Overloading your urgent and important category can also have a ripple effect, which is mistake number 2 of neglecting those important but not urgent tasks. These are your game changers, guys. Ignore them and you'll always be playing catch up. Mistake number 3 is not reassessing regularly. So your priorities change and so should your matrix. When you don't take time to evaluate and reflect on how the system's working for you, you're not going to be able to really tailor it to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Last but not least, mistake number 4, getting stuck in the urgent cycle, which basically looks like you always reacting and never progressing. But don't worry, here's how to squeeze every drop of productivity out of this matrix. I have 2 questions for you to ask yourself to help you figure out if something is urgent or important. Master the task assessment. So ask yourself, what happens if I don't do this today? If the answer is not much, it's probably not urgent. And to decide if something is important or not, think about the long-term impact. Will this matter in a month or a year? That's your clue. Now, let's talk strategy. At the start of each day, eat the frog. This is a very practical approach that taught me the concept of tackling your most difficult or least enjoyable tasks first thing in the morning so that you can get them out of the way and enjoy the rest of your day. Next, batch similar tasks. So grouping emails, calls, or similar errands together can save you tons of time. And this is referred to as task batching, and is something I personally use, highly recommend and love. These tips are your secret weapons for long-term success. So just keep in mind that this matrix is not set in stone. I repeat, is not set in stone. Review it weekly if you can and adjust as needed. Now, let's put this into practice. Imagine you're working on a big project. Your matrix might look something like this. Your top priority task is going to be to finish the project proposal because it's due tomorrow. Those tasks that you can schedule can look like research for new industry trends for a future project. Some tasks that you can delegate are replying to non-essential emails. And a possible task that you can eliminate or postpone could be reorganizing your desk drawer. Hopefully you'll be able to see how this matrix can help you clarify your priorities. You know exactly what needs your attention first. But here's where most people slip up. They knock out the proposal and then just dive immediately into those emails, making them feel productive. Meanwhile, that crucial research gets pushed back again. Instead, try this. After finishing the proposal, block out just an hour for that important research. Then batch all those emails together into a single session. This approach ensures that you're not just busy, but you're actually moving forward on matters that matter most. Now let's address a common question. What if everything seems urgent and important? This is where ruthless prioritization comes in. Ask yourself, which task, if done, makes others easier or unnecessary? Which ones align most closely with my top goals? And which of them have the biggest consequences if left undone? Use these questions to break ties and keep your urgent and important category from becoming overwhelmed. The Eisenhower Matrix isn't just about doing more, it's about doing what matters. It's your roadmap to a more purposeful and productive life. I would love to hear how you plan to use the Eisenhower Matrix if you're not already. Leave me a comment below with your best tip or biggest challenge with it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and even share with someone that can use a productivity boost. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.